Hi, Scottish Mudlarking here with Nicole and Craig. Today we've come back along to that late Victorian, early Edwardian dump because we want to see if we can find a full baden. That's the last time we were here we found a cracked baden pile pipe. This time we're hoping that we're going to find a nice whole one. We're also on the lookout for little things as well. So what we're going to do for a change is we're going to have a look through some of the spoil heaps that have been dug out of these holes to see what the bottle diggers have left behind. And you never know, we might get lucky and find another tear catcher. So as we say, we're going to start having a wee scrape through some of this stuff that's just been chucked out on the edge to see what we can find. And just as we got here, Nicole looked down and she saw this wee gem that you can see just now. I hope you can see it. This is proof positive that we might actually find some really cool wee things here today.
Yeah, I think we're off to a good start.
That's an awesome start. That's not a good start. That is an awesome start.
Yay.
One of your favourite finds right off the bat.
Absolutely, a bead.
It's a lovely wee bead. Let's have that. Now this is not at all what we said we were going to be looking for today, but I'm really intrigued by the shape of this little bottle. Maybe it's a jar, I'm not sure. It could just be a sauce bottle, but there's only one way to find out, and that's by grabbing it and having a wee look. Now it's over the edge of a hole, so I'm going to be a wee bit tentative, but that's quite cute. Oh, what is that? It kind of has a green tint to it. And if that's the case, I'm going to say that's a really nice poison bottle. But that could just be the reflection of the light. So we'll have a closer look at that in just a second. Now, just as I was about to lift this out of the ground, Nicole saw something that she's quite excited about.
You gotta come and check this out. It's a piece of pottery and has some writing on it and it says love. Yeah, it's just over here.
Right.
Can you see it? It's a bit
Okay, I'm going to zoom in on that, but I'm going to hand you this.
All right.
Have a wee look at that. What do you reckon that is?
Oh, maybe a Milton bottle.
It might be actually. Do you know, I said I didn't know what it was, but now that I handed it to you, it looks very much like a Milton bottle. Okay.
Okay, I've not even got my gloves
Is it
on.
this?
Yeah, it's this piece here.
Oh, right, I'm looking at this silly piece here, but Nicole's talking about this piece here.
Yeah, okay, so I think I'll have to go around here. Okay. Oh, is this part? Oh, it is part of this. Okay.
Oh,
right,
okay, it's a wee
really,
bowl.
Really want my gloves now.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna just turn it around and put it here, and maybe a wee bit up like that. Can you see it? I'm gonna go get my gloves.
You get your gloves and give that a wee tidy up. But what we can see at the minute is there's something there that says, love men. Love me, love my dog. I don't think that's so old, do you?
Oh, I think it's maybe a dog food bowl or something like that.
It could well be.
Okay, let's see, let's wipe this.
Has it got a wee doggy on it? I don't know if the dog's there.
Yeah? Oh!
Oh, that's very cute.
Oh, that's going to make an amazing pendant.
How cute is that?
Oh, oh, I'm chuffed with that.
That's really lovely.
Yeah.
It's a pity there's not more of it, but another weird thing that I'm going to say about this, right, and we've noticed this before, and things that we found here. Can you see what it is?
Yeah, it's clogs, isn't it?
They're wearing clogs, yeah.
We didn't find that piece here though, that's funny.
All right. So, as you can see, it was the baggy trousers first, and that kind of Dutch style of painting that you sometimes see. And I wonder if the clogs that both these folks are wearing, I wonder if that's a wee a stylistic thing or if it was a Dutch influence.
Yeah, maybe people used to wear clogs more than they now do.
Maybe, yeah, I guess they're good hard working shoes, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's have that piece then.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Having any luck so far? We're really only just here, right?
Yeah. Well, I found, hang on. I found a square pickle jar so far.
Right, okay. Well, I found a nice jar over behind me, but I also found this bottle, and I wondered if you'd seen anything quite like that shape before.
Right. It kind of reminds me of Brill cream.
Brow cream?
Yeah, I'm not sure. You know, the hair pomade type thing.
I know it very
Maybe.
well. My dad used to wear it all the time. I'm sorry, I'm moving the camera around because
Okay.
Nicole's masking her face with that bottle. She's trying to hide. So,
Yeah.
you reckon it's maybe a hair product then?
I don't know. It could be salad cream.
Yeah, it has
not
more of a
sure.
salad cream look to it to me than it does brow cream.
Yeah.
But a cream of some kind, either for your lettuce or for your heat. One of the two.
Okay.
Okay, let's crack on then and we'll see what we can find. Now, I think the last time we passed this area, yeah, this seems to be just full of bricks right here, but just beyond that area can actually see quite a cute wee piece of ceramic, and I'm not sure if that's got a decoration on it that Nicole might be interested in. It doesn't look like it does actually. I think we may have seen that one last time we were here as well. But this is roughly where we found that little so-called tear catcher. The pagoda. It's actually quite cute actually. I quite like the pagoda. And we can't see it now with the sunlight. There we go. That's quite nice. It's not quite what we're looking for, but I'm going to pick that up and let Nicole have a wee look. So whilst Nicole is coming back to show me what she's found, I wonder, is that anything? There's Nicole here now, maybe she can have a wee look and tell us.
Alright.
What do you think? Is that a wee button? Is it a wee... what is it?
I don't know. It might be a button.
Well, it's something.
Okay, I'm scraping. Oh.
Oh, you've scraped.
Yeah.
Right, I think that was enamelled, or is it a penny? No, it's not a penny.
No,
I think it was a
don't know.
decorative button that's... well, what's the word we'd use for that?
Broken?
Yeah, I think it's a wee bit knackered.
I don't know. I'll put it
Don't know what it
in my
is.
wee bag and have a look at it. It could just be the inside seal of a little bottle.
Right, yeah, I think you might be right. Yeah, one of these wee card things.
Yeah.
So anyway, you said you'd found something.
Yeah, I did find something and I think it's really cool. Let's have a look at it. It's right here.
Okay, yeah, so it basically is right at the tip of Nicole's finger there, and I think we can see
there.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the big question then. What is it?
I think it's a button.
Okay.
Okay, let's, shall we take it out?
Yeah. Can do, and then we'll get a closer look at it. Okay, so you reckon that's a button?
Yeah, it's probably a glass button. It's a lovely turquoisey colour.
Yeah, that was gonna be question number 2. Do you think that's its original colour?
I think so, but there's a wee bit kind of beige on the sides there, so it might have been coloured bone or something like that.
Yeah. So you can see what we have here is in the middle there's a little metal bit, and I'm guessing that would have had a little loop or a little hoop on it. Try and get some focus on this. There we go. And that's what would have been used to attach it to a garment.
Yeah, well that's another lovely wee find.
It is, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, let's get back to these heaps there. See what else we can find.
Yeah.
Now I was just heading back along to catch up with Nicole, and I thought I'm not going to climb up this area because it looks far too loose. But just looking at it, I kind of kicked a bit of stuff loose here earlier on. But right now, it looks to me like that's a thing. And what kind of a thing? Is it a bead? Is it just a little clay marble? Is it one of these things that's used in pots to help the pots drain faster? It looks terracotta. It might be that, but it's very cute. So I'll take it along and we'll see what Nicole's found. I'm just going to have a tiny wee scan across this first to see if I can see other wee things like this. They're nice wee treasures. It'd be lovely if that was a bead. I was just above here on this little area here, and as I stood just right there, I heard the tinkle of glass below me. Now I've come round and I wonder, is that a nice little Eiffel lemonade bottle? Not sure, But I still have that wee bead thing to show Nicole, so without any further ado, I'm going to grab this and we'll go see how Nicole's doing.
So I've been scraping around in this area. See, I found this piece of pottery. Now this is a little bit of a heartbreaker. I think this might have been Weems ware. It's very small, but you can just see the hand painted what looks like cherries. That would be, typically that would be Weems ware. I'll put that aside and see if I can find another piece. I'll put that here. But what I also just found, can you see it? I'll move around here. It's not the stone, it's a little jar. It's a, looks like it's a little paste jar, but I can see this has the kind of lovely barrel shape, and it's a wee one. That's really nice. We love a little paste jar, so that's very nice. I think we've only got like 2 little paste jars like this, so that's very cool. Taking that.
Well, the good news is I actually have something more than that little bead. So that's the wee bottle, the wee pagoda, and this wee bead, but I hope you can see what else is in this shot here. So we've got the bottle, pagoda thing, we've got the wee bead, and there's this wee button. That's very cool. I'm not sure what that button's made of. If we're lucky, it's either going to be glass or bone or something like that. And we'll take this wee bottle. It's not an Eiffel Tower lemonade bottle at all. It's just a nice wee bottle. But that's quite nice. I think maybe this angle is a bit too much to be able to do something nice with that. But you know, got a button, got a wee bead thing. So here we can see Nicole exercising the scrapey tool method of uncovering things. Now I usually employ a slightly different methodology to that. I'm going to show you that in a second. But before I do, there's something blue here, and it's really tiny. And I'm not sure what it is. I'm not sure if it's a bead. Do you know what? I think it is. I think you might want to come over here. It might be massively disappointing, so I don't want to make any promises about what it is. Now I'm going to back off and say to Nicole, can you see it?
No.
No?
Not yet.
Well, let's hope I haven't lost it.
Okay. Oh, right there.
This wee tiny thing.
Yeah, that could be a
It looks
little
like a tiny wee bead, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. I'm going to
What
put my
a beautiful
finger
colour.
next to it. So, yeah, you see it's really tiny?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, I think, oh hang on, I'm going to swap hands with the camera.
Oh, that might be a bead.
I think it is a bead. I'm going to say it's a bead. Do you want to grab that out and we'll get a closer look at it? Actually, I'll tell you what, well, I've got these big muckle fingers. I'm scared that I'm going to knock it down at the hole. Oh, it's a bead. Well, there you go. It's a wee bead, isn't it?
It is a wee bead, yeah. It's
the tiniest of beads.
Yeah.
Now, do you think, if you can move your hand just a wee bit over, there we go.
See it?
Yeah, that's the thing, is that will the camera focus on it? It is so small.
It's not much bigger than a needlehead.
It's really tiny, isn't it? I see the eagle eyes.
Super
Oh man, I'll
cute.
tell you, I cannot focus the camera on this. It just does not want to focus.
Okay, yeah, that's probably difficult. It really
Yeah,
is
it's
tiny.
too small.
Maybe we can take a picture of it.
I think we're going to have to. We're going to have to get a microscope. We'll rig the camera up to the microscope.
Yeah.
And we'll see if we can get a picture of that wee bead there. What a lovely wee thing.
That's awesome. Great find.
So eventually then, we get round to a display of how I unearth things. It's not very elegant at all. It's nothing like Nicole's method. Mine's like that. You just employ your boots and you can knock in the sides of these, as I say, inelegant. It's not exactly archaeology, folks. But sometimes you find something quite cool. Now I was doing this a minute ago over on the other side of this hole, and I unearthed a wee bottle, so we're going to go and have a look at that, and I'm going to hope that the loose earth that I've knocked in here doesn't just slip away from under me. Yeah, so there I was kicking away and I unearthed this.
Aha, hello there.
Do you want to grab that and we'll have a wee look at it?
Yeah, do you want to have a wild guess? Could it be California Fix-It?
Oh, I'm not so sure actually. Could be though.
Okay, nothing on that side. Nothing on that side.
Boring plain bottle. Kind of thing that I guess most pharmacists and other purveyors of liquids would have had in stock just to contain a certain amount.
Lovely wee utility bottle, old top.
There's another wee bottle there. I think you can see it. There's a piece of slate there, and there's a tiny wee bottleneck just poking out from the side of this hole. So let's see what that is. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. I like these.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's nice wee medical vial.
Oh yeah, they're lovely.
They're very cool. So we're definitely having that.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, let me try and reach in.
Yeah, sorry.
There we are.
Nicole's found something though. What have you got?
Well, it looks like it's the same kind of terracotta marble that you found earlier.
Yeah, we're going to call it a marble. I don't care what its original function was. It's round and you can roll it just like a marble.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
So we've got 2 of them.
Very happy.
Okay, where next then?
I don't know. Maybe over there where we found the half bead powell?
Okay, so we're going for a whole baden.
That's right.
Now what's that?
It's a wee jar.
There's writing on it.
Oh, you think it might be Eiffel lemonade?
That's what I'm hoping it is.
Okay.
Now this hole ain't this hole ain't big enough for the both of us. So I'm gonna have to get out of here.
It's quite a big hole though.
Well, it's quite big, but it's not that big.
Is there writing
What do
on
you think? Is it?
Oh, there is. Oh, it is Eiffel lemonade.
Excellent. So I found one rubbishy jar and now I found one of the real things.
Yeah.
Let's have a wee look at that then.
Oh, that one, I don't know. It kind of looks like it's a bit older.
All right.
Can you see it?
I can. It's crystal clear.
Okay.
Awesome.
Haha.
Oh, that's quite cool.
Alright. Let me see if I can get some of that.
Yeah, so I'd just seen this when I was crawling around in that hole, and I know that Nicole likes these enamel pots, and I think that one might be coming home. You know, it's not a tiny thing found in any of these heaps, but it's very cool.
Yeah, it's only got one hole.
Only got one hole. It's almost usable.
Yeah.
Very cool.
That's cool.
So we're having that.
Yeah, I think so. Why not?
Okay.
For the garden.
Now I was about to go climb over into that hole, and then I heard, ha ha! I heard a wee giggle come from over in that direction. I think you can see who it was. Let's go over and see what that's about.
Check it out.
Oh, what could it be? What could it be? It's another wee marble or bead.
Yeah. I think we can almost play a game of marbles now.
Yeah, well, I wonder if we can get some pins so that we can play bowling. Quite fancy me a game of bowling.
Come on. Oh no, it's turned round. Okay, there we go. It
Yeah,
looks like
there
the
you can
wee
see it.
size.
In all its glory, as Nicole said, yeah, it's about the same size as the other small ones that we found,
Yeah.
and that kind of does lead us to think that, well, of course it's a marble.
Not a baking bean, okay?
What is it?
It's a doll's head.
A doll's head?
Yeah.
Awesome. Right, that's quite cool. Now, what could that have been?
Probably the top of a figurine. Can you see it?
Can indeed, yeah.
Yeah?
That's very cute.
Yeah, isn't it?
Is it a wee cherub?
Yeah.
It might be a wee cherub, actually.
It might be. It's got wee puffy cheeks there.
Yeah, but can you see now if that's maybe another face
All right.
on the side of that? I don't think it is.
No, it could be angel wings. I'm not
Maybe,
sure. No,
yeah.
I'll probably show up a little better once it's cleaned.
That's very cute, though.
That is very cute.
Wee chubby cheeks.
Yeah.
Wee cherubic face.
Okay, now I can't decide what my favourite find is, but this is definitely up there.
Do you know what it is?
No?
It's that tiny bead that I found.
That is a favourite as well.
No, this is very cool. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
That is really
Always lovely to see these figurative things.
Yeah.
And particularly when they're beautifully cast like that as well.
Yeah. Oh, that's so lovely.
This lovely doll's head is certainly a best find of the day. It's made of bisque and it's marked on the back of the neck with the word Japan. There are no other markings on this to give us a maker's name, but the word Japan gives us a clear idea of when it was made. Had this been made prior to 1921, it would have been stamped with the word Nihon, which literally means the sun's origin, and it's the Japanese name for the country that we call Japan. Despite this, customs regulations changed in 1921 when the US demanded that all ports be stamped with the name Japan, so we know that this wee doll's head was made after that. She's a truly lovely wee thing and must once have been cherished and enjoyed. Now that she has a new lease of life, we know that she's going to be loved again. There's some really interesting bits and bobs. Now, as you know, we prefer if we can find our bits and bobs if they have some identifying marks on them, so that we can say it was a this or that bit or bob. But it's not always possible. Now that's a wee bit luck. You can probably see that one has some embossed writing. So I heard some noises, I wondered what it was. It's Nicole. she's digging holes.
Like a mole, Nicole the mole.
Nicole the mole. No, I didn't say that, that was Nicole. So if you have any issues with Nicole being a mole, please bring them to Nicole. Now, we can see that this, it looks like a sauce bottle. It has the old kind of stopper style top, and it has the word flag on it. I don't know of a flag sauce. We covered quite a lot of sauces in this on this channel because you know, food was quite boring and people used a lot of sauce. But this one, I don't know what it is. It does say sauce here, you can see the word sauce, so it is flag sauce. Now the big question is, do we want to take this or do we want to just remember to look up and see what flag sauce is? I'm going to put it into what Nicole often calls our maybe pile and we'll see if we take that later on.
Oh, flies.
You found flies?
No, I found a marble.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, very cool. Let's go have a wee look at that.
Yeah.
Now I have to ask, is it a terracotta marble?
I think so.
Oh, cool.
We can play, can you see it if you like?
Well, we can, but...
I'll show you where it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
spoiler.
Oh.
You reckon that's a marble? No, that's fine. Okay, you reckon that's a marble. Let's see.
Yeah. It looks like a marble, it's very round.
Yeah. Alright, very cool. A lot bigger than the other ones that we found, just
it
here.
is. Yeah.
Alright, yeah.
See, that looks much more like the
It does,
regular
doesn't
clay
it?
marbles that we usually find at the beach.
It does indeed. It looks quite glazed as well.
It does, yeah. I can't wait to have these 3 marbles in a
Oh.
lovely wee picture. Well, there we go. Just been scraping around here. I am determined to find a pipe bowl today not found a pipe bowl at all. Weird. Last time we were here, lots of pipe bowls, lots of stoppers. This time, lots of marbles. Not complaining. So what did I find here in this hole? I'll point it out with my dirty glove. So there's a piece of blue willow. As always, it's the fence bit. Funny that. Then I found a pipe stem. Found a small wee bottle here and a vulcanite stopper, and I think it's from our Douglas Kirkcaldy. See if we can insert a picture once it's cleaned up. So, well, I guess our time's coming to an end now, and the other half of Baden Powell is going to have to wait.
Well, catching back up with Nicole now. How have you been doing?
Good. I found a tiny wee bottle, a vulcanite stopper.
Alright, you found a stopper?
Yeah, a vulcanite one, a pipe stem, and the fence piece of the blue willow pattern, which is kind of what we always find at the beach.
I found a pagoda.
Oh, okay, that's
I
cool.
think I left that over there by the rest of the stuff. Well, do you want to finish up here? We'll have a wee look at them and then we'll get back off to the car.
Yeah, we can do that. And just wanted to say a massive thanks to everybody who's been popping by crafting with Scottish Mudlarking. If you've got a minute, check out our shorts.
Yeah, they literally are less than a minute, so
yeah.
You know. Okay, let's have a look at what we found.
Okay.
Well, Nicole's away to set up a few of the finds, just so that we can have a quick look at them. I think we know what most of them are. There's lots of wee marbles here. But just as I was making my way over there, I saw this. Now it's reminiscent of a bottle that we've seen before. Sorry, I just looked down and I thought that was a Shepherd's paste jar, but it's not. It's a bit of a bottleneck. But it's this. Now, when we've seen a bottle like this before, I'd speculated about what that top might tell us about it. And you know, it could be a vinegar bottle. But I'm beginning to think now, looking at this one here, and looking at the kind of label that was here, that was possibly a gentleman's hair tonic or something of the sort. Not too sure. We'll grab that out and I'll pop it up somewhere and we'll take a closer look at it. So it's that lid that's really interesting. Really small aperture there. Oh! I can hear Nicole may have stopped setting stuff up for us to look at and may still be looking because I heard a noise of happiness. So I'm going to grab this wee bottle and we'll go off and see what that happiness is about.
Well, I've just set up our finds from today, and I must say this being selective thing is really quite good. I think we've done really well. Do you want to take a look at it?
Yeah, let's have a wee look at that. Well, there we go. And you know, again, you know, for regular viewers, this might not look like a huge haul for us, but it's quite good because we spent most of last weekend tidying out our shed. And having less to take back is actually a real boon.
Yeah.
And it's focusing on quality rather than quantity, and it's much the same thing that we do whenever we're at the beach.
Yeah.
So it's a wee bitty bright here just now, so we might need to drop some inserts in.
Okay.
But let's just have a wee look at what we found. And now I'm honing in on these beads because they're among the first things that we found, and I think also some of the nicest things that we found.
Yeah, they are really lovely, and I'm very, very happy to have found a button. You found a button, a bead, 3 of these marbles, and a big marble. So
now what we can't see here, and I think it's because Nicole doesn't want to risk putting it down, is that tiny wee bead.
Oh yeah. That's the bottom of my bag. That's kept secure.
Good. We don't want to leave that one behind. I don't think, you know,
I've done it before.
We've left things behind before, and we've been lucky enough to find them, but do you know what, I think that's just maybe a little bit too small to hold out much hope for if we do forget it.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's have a wee look at what we found.
Okay, so what have we found today? Well, we found our lovely little treasures. I found a very small paste jar, and that's very nice because we've only got 2 so of that size, and we don't have that one. Then I found a vulcanite stopper.
Now, is there anything on that vulcanite
Yeah,
stopper?
it's we might have to insert a photo. I think it's R. Douglas, and it might have a year on it when it was made. They sometimes say that.
Yeah, quite difficult to see here. Okay, we might insert that then.
Yeah. Then we've got 2 pieces of the blue willow pattern, the fence and the pagoda, and that's really cool.
Now, I'm going to have to say that I think the pagoda's the cool one. That's only because I found it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
No,
silliness
it's very
aside.
nice. Yeah. Then you found that wee bottle. This lovely doll's head. I mean, it just looks like it's a wee grubby piece of pottery at the moment.
Do you know what?
You know, wait for the insert.
Well, there's a James Cagney film called Angels with Dirty Faces. And that's what we found. We found James Cagney style cherub.
Yeah.
A wee angel with a dirty face.
Very true, yeah. Then this lovely Eiffel Tower lemonade. Really love this one. I think it's older than the ones we found before. This might be a bit of Weems pottery. Yeah, because it's got like a hand painted little cherry on it.
Yeah.
So I might just take that, I'm not sure. And then my 2 favourite finds. Now this is this lovely wee dog bowl here. Love me, love my dog. So yeah.
That's very cute. Nice wee puppy in there.
Yeah.
I think you're right. That's going to make a gorgeous wee brooch.
And then I found this, and I had only seen at the time that it said late, I think here. But there's some writing on it, and it says something like, will come their tails behind them. So I think that might have been another dog bowl. So I'm going to try and cut out the writing.
Now that's quite
Can
cool,
you see
isn't
it?
it? Yeah, we can see their tails behind them. Now we might try to see if we can find out whether that comes from a poem or whether it comes from some kind of a... Oh, camera's wanting to go out of focus. Yeah, we'll try and see if we can find out where that text might come from.
Yeah.
And of course, although it's hardly a tiny find, and it's certainly not from one of these heaps around the side of the holes, we found that really cool enamel pot.
Yeah.
I think it's awesome. I really like these things. I think they look great in the garden.
Yeah, they do.
Okay, well that's our lot. We're going to head back off to the car.
Yeah. And we have to come back here and keep searching.
Yeah, we need that whole baden. A half baden's just not enough. Thank you so much for watching, liking and commenting on the videos. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do take a second to subscribe. It really does help us. Also, a massive thanks to everyone who's helped support this channel through Ko-fi and through Etsy. That, as I like to say, is what keeps the lights on. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time.